Oh, we are live? Wait, I don't see the... Oh, there we go. Now it's there. Okay. Now I just need to change the stream settings. Friday night stream. Let's chat, chill, chat, and chill. And this one I will call, the weekend is here. And then I will go public. Oh, I need to do a thumbnail. Okay, so I guess you guys will see how I do a thumbnail. I'm just gonna take a video, this. Okay, finish recording that. I have to get a screenshot from that. Live stream thumbnail, just gonna put that into my latest video folder. Okay, I need to screenshot, so I'll show you this, I guess. So I'm just gonna make a copy, duplicate, live stream, and then get rid of this, live stream thumbnail. What? Change settings, okay. Okay, there. I'm gonna take a screenshot of, wait. Take a screenshot of that, and that'll be in the same folder. And then now, I'm gonna close that. I'm going to oops, okay. Your projects, Paul. These are all the thumbnails that I'm doing. Let's look at this thumbnail live, this one. I'm gonna duplicate this. Okay. And then delete. There's a copy, yeah, okay. Do this and the back. Set images background. And then I'm just gonna blur this one. Blur the whole image 25. And then bring in another copy. And then get rid of the back. Wait, put this in the front. How do I put it in the front? How do I bring this to front? What the hell? How do I bring it to the front? Oh my gosh. Okay. Okay, I'll just delete this for now. Do that, and then background remover, and then edit. Gonna change the brightness, increase the brightness, increase the contrast, decrease the highlights, shadows, vibrance, saturation. Okay, and then Friday night stream. Okay, and then I'm gonna put in tools, black, to cut this out. The letters here, white letters here. And that's how you do it. Save. Oh wait, I have to change the title. This is 2025 12/19 live stream. Yeah, and then save that. So jump cut, latest video, live stream thumbnail 1. Okay, now that I have that, I am going to go to change the thumbnail and make it public. Weekend is here. Customization. Modern. Yeah, okay. It's all good. Save. Okay. I think we are public now. Let me know if anybody's here. Let's see. Analytics. Yeah. Okay. Should be public. I'm just going to go to my YouTube page and grab. Yep, it's here. Share with my Discord server. Going live now. Going live now. Let's see. What? More people like the AI mountain? Interesting. Okay, we are live, and I just need to... No, nobody's here yet, as far as I can tell. Oh, wait. Oh, Devin's here. Ah, Devin's here. Devin, Coca. Look who dropped in. I'm gonna answer some comments. Let's have a look. Wait, no. Doesn't show. Okay. Hello, hello, hello. Hello, 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 Devin. Let's answer some YouTube comments. Let's see. You're very critical on yourself. You can look sad, mad, happy, annoyed, but what you feel on the inside is all that matters. Who cares how someone analyzes you? Congrats on the girlfriend, attaboy. Keep up the daily posting. Oh, yeah. Haha. You've noticed the daily posting. I will do my best, but will fall off certain days. But yes, as often as possible is the goal. Yeah. I didn't think you were melancholy maxing in your last video, but it's great that one of your pals is checking up on you. Maybe you have a resting sad face. Lol, kidding, you don't. That's funny. Let me do a laughing emoji. You need some vitamin D. I know I do. Perks me up. 50,000? I think he means megadose. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I've been taking vitamin D for years now. 50,000 IU sounds crazy. I've been taking about 3,000. And my blood levels of that came out good last test. Okay, so those are 3. Congrats, Big Pup, you did it. Ooh. Thanks, bud. Are people's files to be deleted? People files to be deleted on a computer? Computer or phone, it's the same system in terms of deleting my contacts. Yeah, that's all the comments. Okay. All right, let's take a look at the live stream comments. Johan says, "Hi Paolo, hope you're well." Yes, Johan, I'm doing well. Devin says, "Did I show you my final grades from this semester, Paul?" No, you haven't. Andrew says, "Hi Paul." Sup, Andrew? You gotta show me your grades, Devin. Your final grades. Now that the semester's over. The semester's over. Oh, I gotta mute that. Okay. I did not take a shower, which is... Ideally, I take a shower, I'm all ready for bed, and then I live stream so that I can just go to bed immediately after live streaming. But I'm gonna have to end the live stream before my bedtime so that I can shower and... Yo, he's got a sound affecting mic. No, I'm just playing the playback on YouTube Studio that shows me live streaming. Yeah. Oh, someone says, "How cold is it there?" It was warm yesterday, and now it's dropping fast. It's -4 now. It's dropping to -5 and below degrees Celsius. So it is cold. Is the music too loud for you guys? That is Domenico Scarlatti. Feels like -12. Yeah, the wind is ridiculous here. Probably gonna snow. I hate it. Yeah, it's been snowing a bit over here where I am. Devin lives not far from me, just an hour's drive maybe. I'm going to watch Jake Paul versus Anthony Joshua today. That's the boxing, right? Yeah, I think they were advertising it on Netflix. Yeah, well, what else y'all gonna do today or this weekend? Let me know. I'm curious. Friday night stream. Let's chat and chill. I don't know if that's a good thumbnail, but yeah, I don't know. Let me know what you guys think of this thumbnail right here. Friday night chat and chill. So I have a question to ask you guys. I did a poll of some photos, and I'm going to see. Oh, okay. Devin shared his grades. Oh, damn, you passed accounting. Oh, wow. Damn, your grades are good. Finance and accounting are your weakest. You said numbers is problem for you, but hey, you passed in financial planning. You passed well. So, accounting, you passed pretty solid grade considering you were worrying about, you know, being able to pass or not, Devin. So that's great. That's great. Look at this AI image that Mr. OPM made using my image. One Punch Man. So that's pretty good actually. Yeah, same jacket color as one I have. The shirt shape doesn't look as good with the button like that, but yeah, that's funny. Let's have a look at the chat here. Yes, boxing. It's a good thumbnail. Okay, glad you like the thumbnail, Andrew. Math is a major problem for me. Yeah, but I'm getting better. Indeed, you have improved a lot since the midterms. What school do you go to, Devin? Andrew is asking. If you don't mind sharing, of course. It's up to you to answer, Devin. It's funny, because if you look at my latest videos, I started daily uploading pretty much. It just unintentionally happened. Since I started filming on my old digital camera and then now MacBook Air, 6 days ago is when I started daily uploading. But the views are like, it seems to be dropping a bit ever since I started doing the old vintage look. I wonder if the old vintage look are turning people off. Okay. I wonder how many times it took him to generate that. Imagine. Oh, I go to Durham College. Same. Oh, I took police foundations. Wait, really? Yes, I'm trying to become a cop. That's sick. Whoa, you guys both go to Durham College? Damn, Andrew and Devin at the same college. Oh, good luck on becoming a cop, Andrew. I hear the competition is stiff for Toronto police officers. It is very competitive, I hear. But you might get a... if you're out of the city, then I guess it's probably a bit easier. I wonder if we've passed by each other in the past. Yeah, definitely you guys could have. Devin and Andrew on the same campus. Friday night stream. These are my live streams so far. I started making the custom live thumbnails. And the piano live stream, I'm just using the same one. Yeah, the piano ones get very, very few views. But the talking ones get a lot more. Okay, interesting. Yeah, Friday night stream. Yeah, I like Friday night streams. Okay. 4 days ago. It's been 4 days since 4 or 5 days since I played the piano. Gotta get back on that. Maybe, lol. Yeah, maybe you guys passed by each other. I don't know if I should play a game today. I tried training my wrist yesterday at the gym with 5-pound dumbbells, doing preacher curls and then shoulder press. And then I also did assisted pull-ups with a lot of assisted weight to do very gentle pull-up. Because I used to do pull-ups all the time with, no assisted weights, but after my wrist injury, I haven't been able to do pull-ups without hurting my wrist again. So I did very, very little weight to push and pull, and then tried that yesterday, and the rest I did the same machine exercises, but I feel it at my wrist again, like it's hurting. So, bit of a problem. I wonder if I can keep training like this and strengthen it, or if I just have to, I hate working out in front of other people. Yeah, I mean, I get it. I get that feeling. It was awkward when I first went to the gym. I make too many funny faces. Me too, Andrew. Me too. I go like, woo. Oh my gosh, I'm just putting all my effort into my face. It's really hard to make a calm face when you're pushing hard. I at least kind of focus my eyebrows when I'm doing legs or upper body. Yeah, if you're pushing yourself, it's hard. But people are usually not watching you. They're just preoccupied with their own workouts. So we have the spotlight effect, where we think the spotlight is on us, but really everybody else thinks the spotlight is on them. So they're worried about themselves, not looking and worrying about others. So yeah, I haven't opened this book in quite a while. It's been at least a week since I opened this book. I think the last time I will make funny faces at people, it makes them stop looking. Funny Devin. I remember when I was live streaming last Friday night, my girlfriend tuned in a couple times, but whenever she saw that I was just watching another YouTube video, she was like, and then she was bored about that, so she turned it off. So I guess me watching other YouTube videos is probably not the best live stream. Probably be better if I'd be talking, although talking a lot for like an hour is quite draining and very thirsty afterwards, during and afterwards. I have 2 glasses of water here. Wait, I had the opportunity to meet PY's GF? When we met, Devin, yeah, I was, since I got my girlfriend at the end of November of 2024, and then you, Devin, you started watching my channel in like January of 2025. So yeah, by the time you started watching me, I already always had a girlfriend by that point. I should specify, while she was watching the stream last week. Oh, yeah. Well, she's silently watching. Yeah, she was silently watching, no comments. I don't think she comments on live streams. Or usually videos as well. I think she's only commented on a couple videos of mine. Good luck telling which one is my girlfriend. Yeah, I don't even think she has a big face profile photo for that's visible on her YouTube account. So I have a question for you guys, and please chime in. I'll send OPM to sniff out that info. Good luck, OPM. Let me just message him. One puncher, are you watching? Oh, let me just put that in the chat. Okay, and then let me go to polls. Okay, let's have a look at these. So this is, let's say this is option number 1 of a Christmas photo. It's a natural photo, it's real, it's recent. Here is option number 2, AI photo. You can see my face is longer, I look a bit older, the hairstyle may be a bit better. Yeah, probably a bit better. Yeah, because it's longer, it looks not as round, right? I guess AI thinks a round face is not as good as a longer face. So this is option number 2 for the AI, option number 1 for the Christmas, and option number 3 for just before a photo shoot with my girlfriend. So option number 1, option number 2, option number 3. Which one? Tell me the number in the chat that you think is the best profile pic. 1, 2, 3. Let's see. 1. Okay, Andrew says 1. So this one. Okay, anybody else? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1 seems to be pretty popular among people that I've... But then again, in the 3 votes said AI Mountains, 2 votes said number 1 with the red background. So in the... Oh, 1. Devin says 1 as well. Okay, so maybe the 2 of you were the 2 who voted here for the... Okay, so this one better than this one, eh? Okay, the 2 of you are saying that. I voted AI first. Oh, you voted AI first. Oh, okay. Okay, but changed my mind. Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah, it's definitely rounder here. I didn't... Maybe there's a little residue of not shaven enough, and so there's a little bit of black on my middle of my mouth, above my mouth, but... Yeah, okay. So definitely not number 3, eh? That's kind of like asymmetrical. Yeah, it's kind of skewed. So 1 or 2, I guess, but 1 is winning. My friend Chase said that 1 is better. Yeah, it seems like 1 might be the winner. I'm in the Christmas spirit. Okay. All right. So, should I go ahead and change all my profile pics then? I can do it for YouTube right now. Let's go. Customize channel. Change profile pic. Dropbox profile photos. Let's try changing to that. And publish. Okay, so now, oh, there's an extra layer of security. So I have to log in. Oh, with a phone. I have to log in with my phone. Okay, logging in with my phone. Okay, now it's changed. View channel. Okay, now if you look here, I just changed my profile photo. Maybe I'll change it for Instagram as well then. Okay, so let me change it for Instagram. Oh, I have to log in. Okay, let's just do it via my phone. Oh, I'm already getting thirsty just from that little bit of talking. Okay, let's go to Instagram and change my profile photo. So go to edit profile, edit picture or avatar, remove current picture, new profile picture. Wait, is that recent? No, I think I gotta download it again just in case. So I have to go to my Dropbox and download that photo. Christmas profile pic, download, use this folder. Okay, so now it's on my downloaded. I'm gonna move this to download, move here, replace. Okay, so now I set this as my Instagram photo, and I'll show you right here that this is what I'm changing it to. So edit profile, edit picture, new profile picture. Yeah, that looks about right. Okay, next. Okay, Instagram. Oh yeah, and the YouTuber. I should change my Instagram bio. I just started changing my Substack and Patreon bio. Instead of just YouTuber, I'll say I make personal videos and essays. Old school YouTube vibes. Okay. I make personal videos and essays. Old school YouTube vibes. Yeah, that's a good bio. Okay. Ta-da! I just changed my Instagram photo. And Kakao Talk. Let's do my chatting app. Yeah, let's change it. Okay. Edit. edit, and I'm going to change it to this Christmas one. Choose from gallery, this one. Okay, done. Okay, it is done. All right, and I think Patreon and is that the last one I have to change it to? Oh, WhatsApp. Yeah, WhatsApp. Let's change it to WhatsApp. Okay. I'm in the Christmas. Hopefully Santa gets me a Nintendo Switch too. Good luck, Andrew. Good luck. A Nintendo Switch 2. There are so many. Like, Nintendo is such a greedy company, raising the price of all the games, and the Nintendo Switch 2 is the first time they haven't been super innovative, but I guess they're just doing what works this time. Because if you look at everything since even N64, the controller was experimental. GameCube, that was pretty different compared to the other systems. Wii was such a big different experiment. Wii U, yeah, but they were still experimenting with a touchscreen game controller. That was interesting. And then the Switch, massive change, and now Switch 2. This is the first time they have a sequel to something that's pretty much the same. At least the Wii U was different with the control screen pad, but yeah, they're not innovating that much anymore. Now they're just doing what works and trying to cash in the money. Okay, let's edit profile. Edit and use my Christmas photo. Okay. I almost imagine if I showed my screen right now and it shared my phone number. Yeah, then that I would be doxing myself. Okay, so now all my AI photo profile is now a real one, where it's much rounder instead of the AI mountains. Yeah. The real me instead of AI me. Okay. So, I guess that won out. Especially with my wrist like this, I don't want to put tension and play a video game right now. I definitely not something intense like F-Zero GX where I'm gripping the controller tightly, or Tekken also gripping the controller, but Tekken 3, and those are the only two games I play lately. And then I have Resident Evil 2, which is pretty scary. And then I even bought some cheap horror games on sale, but yeah, I haven't even tried. I can't wait to get anti-reflective coating on my glasses, because you can see the reflection now. But I'm going to get, this is my key light that you can see above my monitor. So I'm going to get a new lens on these frames come January. Unfortunately, they were all booked for December, so I have to wait for the new year. And I think I just have to pay for the lenses, and my eye exam will be covered by the plan I'm on, so that is good news. At least that will be not super expensive. I don't know, maybe it's gonna be like $100, $130 for anti-reflective lenses. New, I don't know if my eyes got worse with the reading glasses. If I need stronger dosage, then I'll get a stronger lens for close things. And the reason I need reading glasses to look at close things is because I got LASIK surgery in Korea. My eyesight used to be bad, and it used to all be blurry unless it was super close. And then when I went to Korea in 2012, I stayed there for a month because you can't ride the airplane anytime soon in the few weeks following your LASIK surgery. So I got the surgery. it was kind of scary because you're supposed to look at this green light, but they're washing a fluid over your eyes, so it's kind of blurry. And I thought I was looking at the green light, but they're like, "Oh, please don't move your eyes." And I was like, "Oh shit, I'm trying." And you hear a tat 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 because the laser is zapping your eyes, and so that was a bit scary. But eyes were kind of in pain and sore afterwards for the day or two and the weeks following. So I closed my eyes most of the time, and I was listening to audiobooks. One of the audiobooks that I listened to was, what was it called? It was by Eben Alexander. He's a neurosurgeon, and then he went into a coma. Proof of Heaven by Eben Alexander. I can show you here. Proof of Heaven, Eben Alexander. This is the book, and this is Eben Alexander, the author. So he went into a coma when his brain shut down from a bacterial infection, and there was no brain activity whatsoever. And he had this wild experience in another world where it wasn't anything like this world. One of the things he said was that sound and touch and vision, sight, and feeling like touch, all of that was combined into one sensation. So you could feel and hear and see all in like one form. And so if something was really warm and a feeling of peace, you felt it and heard it and saw the beauty all through all your senses in one go. And it was a fascinating listen, hearing what he went through while his brain was completely shut down with no brain activity. Oh my gosh, my eyes. Maybe it's because I didn't wash my face. Yeah, I didn't wash my face. That's why I'm getting oil in my face oil into my eyes. Anyway, so this guy was an atheist, Eben Alexander, this author, and then after that he was no longer an atheist. He was a believer, and he lost his fear of death. He is at peace now that he has gotten the taste of what happens after he dies. So interesting read, listening to Proof of Heaven by Dr. Eben Alexander. And then I was just having my eyes closed while I was healing for my LASIK. And the thing about the LASIK surgery is that they overcorrected it, and it's pretty common to do so because it's hard to get it just right, and they err on the side of overcorrecting it, which means that I need reading glasses and I can't see short distance things. It strains when I look at short distance things. Oh my god. Do I have? No, I don't. I don't have tissue, but... Oh my god. I gotta wash my face or something. Oh. Anyway, so they overcorrected it. Now I need reading glasses because people would complain if you undercorrected it and you couldn't see far. If you can't see far, then what's the point of getting the LASIK surgery? So they usually tend to overcorrect it, and then you can't see close things as well. So far things, I have no problem. Can read my bachelor's degree from here with great clarity. I'm driving, no problem. Now I can wear sunglasses while I'm driving that are non-prescription. That's great. Yeah, you can even read Febreze fabric softener on that bottle over there next to my lamp. So Farsight is really good. And close things, now I need reading glasses for my phone. If I'm looking at my phone for a long time, or even just like 10 minutes, 20 minutes, my eyes start to get strained and it hurts. So I really need reading glasses for. I really can't use the phone for a long time, and same with desktop computer. It's a little further than my phone, but I need reading glasses before it starts hurting and straining. So no more reading. Well, reading is actually okay. When it's not a screen, the digital eye strain is way worse than just reading a physical book or even a Kindle or an e-reader. That's way less straining because of it's not light shining into your eyes that strains your eyes as much. So yeah, was it worth it? Yeah, the LASIK surgery was definitely worth it. Not having to have the world blurry when I wake up and reach for my glasses, and it fogs up when you're in the wintertime. You walk in from a cold outside to a warmer place, it fogs up, or can't wear sunglasses. You have to switch it and wear prescription sunglasses. All these things. Like putting on a hat, putting on your clothes, you have to take it off for that. Yeah. Bye, Paul. The relatives came over. Gotta go, unfortunately. Hope you have a good time with your relatives, Andrew. See ya. I have such an oily face that if I don't wash my face in the morning, then by nighttime I start getting stinging eyes because the face oil just goes into my eyes and it stings. This was a problem that started when I was in middle school, when I was playing Counter-Strike in like grade 7, grade 8, grade 9. I would suddenly get like really stinging eyes in the middle of playing Counter-Strike, and it wouldn't go away until I washed my face with some soap. So, yeah. Muffin is on my bed. My blanket, the white blanket, has Muffin tear stains on it, which is brown. And oh, he's so cute. I don't want to reposition the camera because it's hard to get it just right, but back on surface. But yeah, Muffin is over there. What's your skin routine? I have oily skin. Oh, you too, Mullen. Okay. I don't follow this skin routine all the time, but the ideal skin routine is get up, wash your face in the morning with a cleanser, and then I put on cream, and then I put on sunscreen, and then I'm set for the day. And then at night, before I go to bed, again, I wash my face in the shower, usually, and then I put on cream again, and that's it for the night. So creams, wash cream, sunscreen in the morning, and wash cream at night. So that's the ideal skincare routine that I should be doing. But oftentimes in the morning, if I'm lazy, maybe I don't even wash like this morning, because usually if I go to the gym, then I'll wash my face before or after. Usually after the gym, I'll take a shower and then wash my face then. But if I don't go to the gym, sometimes I don't even wash my face, let alone put on sunscreen. If you have oily skin, you should be washing your face twice a day, when you get up and before you go to sleep. That's my skincare routine. And my skin it doesn't show that well on this screen, this camera, but it's actually quite red. This light is not really showing the true colors, but my skin has a redness problem. It's not the best color. So I guess I definitely need to be more diligent with the sunscreen, and that probably helps prevent it from getting more red. Now that my dad is here and my mom is away, gotta think about meal planning. Today, on the way home from dropping my dad off to somewhere, I got from a grocery store steak mushroom pot pie. I thought it would be too salty, but it was actually quite good. Tasted good, not too salty. Little big chunks of steak, and then mushroom, peas. I forget if there were carrots or not, but a fair bit of peas and onions. And the pie crust was good. Just heat it up in the oven for 20 minutes. That was surprisingly good, and it cost about 22 Canadian dollars, and it was good for the two of us, and we didn't even finish it for one meal. So that's like $10 per person for one meal. So that beef mushroom pot pie, I think, it was worth buying again. And they didn't just have that pie, they had a bunch. There was chicken pot pie, there was turkey pot pie, there was like non-meat vegetarian with cheese. Like they had mushroom and cheese pie, they had a vegetable and cheese pie. I guess it was like kind of like quiche with eggs too. So yeah, that grocery store has some pot pies that I wanna, now that this one is good, makes me wanna check out some of their other ones and try it out. So yeah, gotta try that out. Oh, I forgot, I have to put that in the fridge. It's in the Tupperware. I gotta put it in the fridge. What do you guys have planned for the weekend? Anybody doing anything, or just watching YouTube like me? I don't know if I'm this weekend I have one more video to edit for my client, the chef making recipe videos. Finished 2 of her videos today, and 1 more video to go. So, and that's the longest video, I believe. Yeah, it's like almost double the length of this 5-minute video that I just edited. So we'll see how long that'll become. But yeah, it'll probably take maybe an hour and a half, 2 hours for that video. So that's already 5 videos done for her, and 1 more to go. That would make it 6. A couple of them are pretty short, but and they're just tip videos, not cooking videos. But she is slowly building a repertoire of YouTube videos that she is going to launch for her recipe cooking channel. So great to have a side gig working for a client like that. I took her cooking class, nutrition cooking class, at the end of 2024. Actually, I started taking it just before I met my girlfriend, and then I just met my girlfriend and then I started taking classes. And then and then after I took the class, or before, while I was taking the class, or right before I was about to take the class, I was telling her, hey, I'm learning for stuff. I can cook for you. You can be my guinea pig for all my cooking. And then I ended up just... one of the things that I make for her are the strawberry smoothie, which has cottage cheese in it, and it's high protein smoothie, and it's creamy. You'd think that cottage cheese doesn't sound good in a smoothie, but it's quite similar to yogurt, so it just makes it creamy, like a creamy milk, so thicker. But made that for her multiple times. It's really easy to make. It's just frozen strawberries, bananas, cottage cheese, and milk. I mean, you can put in some other sweetener or other stuff like vanilla extract if you want to, but you don't have to. And so I just put in frozen strawberries, banana, milk, and cottage cheese, and it tastes pretty good. And it's high protein and pretty healthy. Got some fiber because just I don't know how much it breaks down when you blend it all, but yeah. So, and then yeah, I haven't made the smashed chickpea spread for her in a while, but it's chickpeas, and then you smash it with carrots and mayonnaise. Yeah, that's basically it. And and lemon juice, and salt and pepper, and you have it with those Tostitos scoops, the scooping chips. It's really good. That was one of my favorites from that cooking class, and it's pretty easy to make. Even easier if you have a food processor. You just throw in the canned chickpeas and a whole lemon, squeeze the juice. Well, you put that in the last after you mix it, after you at the very end after you blend the chickpeas and the carrots, and then yeah, just add mayonnaise, salt and pepper, and the lemon juice, and voila, it's a healthy, nutritious. Although the chips are not healthy, right? Because they've got vegetable oil, but you can just scoop it or put it on a spoon and put it in the scoop, and yeah, it's creamy, crunchy, nice and cool, and nice taste for scoop chips. I haven't made that in months. She likes that and wants it, but yeah, I should make it again. I have canned chickpeas. I just need to buy some carrots. I have even mayonnaise, and lemons. So all I need to buy are some carrots for that, and the Tostitos chips. You need those. And you can have it with rice crackers. You can have it with like just carrot. Put it on top of carrot, or dip your carrot in there. But it's really good with Tostitos chips. So yeah, the scoops are good. So that I've made a few times, and then this other YouTube recipe called egg bake, which is not from the class that I learned, but I learned just from watching a YouTube video that my mom actually found, and she made the egg bake first, and then she was like, "Oh, this is good and easy. You should make it too." So I started making that. So the egg bake is just eggs, cottage cheese. You mix that, and then you fry the onions and chopped onions and spinach and chopped mushrooms, cremini mushrooms, baby spinach, and the three of those you cook that, and then you put the egg and cottage cheese mix on top of in a pan of the spinach, mushrooms, and onions, and then once it's fully covered, you just put in cheese, sprinkle it on top, and then put it in the oven and bake it so the cheese all melts, and then you don't even need to put any salt. It's because the cheese makes it salty. So, and the cottage cheese has salt in it. Yeah, there's no need for salt. Still salty without any extra salt put in. So that egg bake I make, I can show it to you even. Let me show you. Egg bake. Wait, that's not it. Broccoli and cheese egg bake. Oh, this is new. 1 year ago? No. Oh, here it is. Cottage cheese egg bake.
Hello, my friends. It's Danny.
Yeah, let me show you this. It looks like this. Cottage cheese egg bake. High protein because of the cottage cheese and eggs. So in the end,
Hello, my friends. It's
it,
Danny.
it
Down in the comments below, and I will be.
It looks like this. Yeah. So this is pretty good. If you put in a lot of cottage cheese, then it gets watery. But at the bottom, but that way at least it's not sticking to the pan. So this is pretty good. My girlfriend doesn't want it to have cheese on top anymore. So for her half, maybe I won't put any cheese on. Yeah, it's nice when it's warm, like nice and hot. $686,000 views 1 year ago. So I'll make that for her on Sunday so that she can take it on. Is that the same? Clean and Delicious? Yeah, Clean and Delicious. So she can take it to work on Tuesday. I'll bring it to her, make it Sunday, bring it to her on Monday. She'll take it to work on Tuesday. Who is messaging on the Discord chat? Where's the snack? Sweet potatoes, chips, Pocky sticks. All this talk is making me hungry. One Pan Man OPM is in on the live stream. I'm pretty full actually. That's why I'm not eating anything. I had steak and kimchi. Steak is really good with kimchi. Kimchi is really good with meat. Meat and pork. Kimchi and pork is good. Kimchi and steak is good too. So yeah, if I was hungry, I definitely would have grabbed chips and Pocky and all that. But yeah, I figured I shouldn't just eat for the sake of show. I should eat when I also really do feel like eating and like craving chips or Pocky. So I haven't had Pocky and chips in several days now, like maybe a week, maybe even longer. My dad's been finishing all the Pocky, so I probably should buy more. There's still a few left. So there's actually Pocky and then there's Pepero. There are two different things. Pocky is the original and Pepero is the Korean knockoff. So this is what it looks like, Pepero. This is a new one. I mean, as in this is a new packaging. It didn't look like this before. But Pepero is way cheaper. See? This is Pepero, the Korean version, and this is Pocky, the Japanese original. So this is way more expensive, and it does taste different from Pepero. I do prefer Pocky, the expensive one. It's not that much more expensive, but yeah, it's noticeably different in terms of price for the same weight. This one doesn't say how many grams it is, but yeah. The almond one is pretty good though. This almond Pepero, yeah, this is pretty good. But they always pack less because it's more costs more and it takes up more space. So they really don't pack that many almond Pepero in a single package. So I prefer to get just the regular because you get to eat a lot more sticks for the same price. So yeah, almond one is good. And Pocky has a bunch too. Let's see all the different ones they have. Matcha, chocolate and almond, that's what they have. Yeah, it's the almond one, yeah. I think the Pepero one, the almond is really good. I mean, maybe the Pocky one's better. I don't know. I haven't tried the Pocky one, but I don't like the matcha one. I don't like the strawberry one. Probably wouldn't like the blueberry yogurt. Definitely not the cookie and cream. The original is really good though. What did the Pepero have? Chocolate cookie, almond. I don't like cookie and cream. And nude, where it's mostly just the chocolate on the inside and mostly crackers on the outside. Yeah, all cracker on the outside. Yeah, I don't. Why would you get less chocolate, more biscuit? That's not a good direction. So I have one pepero left and a tiny Pocky piece with only like 6 or 7 pieces in it, and I have a couple bags of that. So yeah, I am not going to be any eating in this live stream, especially it's 7:23. I try not to eat past 6 p.m. Ideally eat dinner as soon as possible, because you know, if you eat late, then your stomach is heavy when you're trying to fall asleep, and you don't get as good quality of sleep. If I eat right before sleeping, like if I have dinner outside or something like that, then I have a mattress that shows how the good discrete sleep quality is. It says my heart rate took a long time to drop. It says my heart rate variability was lower than usual. That's not good. And what is another thing? The heart rate also took it didn't drop as much as it should have. It was a higher heart rate than usual. It was an elevated heart rate during sleep. So that's not good. So eating late is really not good for sleep. Even if you don't wake up and you feel like you slept well, the quality of sleep could have been way better had you just eaten earlier. Oh, somebody is your home on chain. Oh, get the base app. That's super bummed to trade in Discord. Oh, okay. I guess one of the Discord members is sharing an invite for an app. Okay. Coinbase made a social network you can post and get paid for your YouTube videos? What? Coinbase made a social network where you can post and get paid for your YouTube videos. Oh, wow. Okay. So like YouTube AdSense revenue. The likes earn you like a cent or more. Whoa. Based on traffic generated. Interesting. Another platform, eh? Very interesting. I already showed this, but happy Friday, One Punch Man. From One Punch Man and me. Happy Friday to y'all. Do you have it in Canada? Not sure. We'll check after live stream. Huh. This chat is not as active as last Friday. Last Friday, the chats kept coming and coming. But I went 5 hours last Friday on my live stream. Mostly, I think it was at one point just watching a lot of YouTube videos. And that's where I discovered that girl YouTuber with the shitty digital camera quality, and that's what inspired me to revive my old digital camera or the old MacBook Air to film my videos using a shitty quality camera. So you can see it's not as clear as these HD ones here. Yeah, this was a provocative title, or a thumbnail. The title is just the date and time. That got 1K views, that's surprising. So, actually, I didn't I didn't talk about this yet, but I guess I did in my video, but let me show you. I made a Substack page. Same username, Paul You Now. Yeah, this one is still my old profile pic. Maybe I'll update the profile pic. I don't know. Maybe I'll leave this one for now. And I didn't post anything in terms of notes or posts, but I saw a couple things and liked it. First, before I get to the good one, this one's pretty good. Carl Jung, the famous psychologist, said, "Loneliness does not come from having no people around you, but from being unable to communicate the things that seem important to you." That is really, I think that's pretty accurate. Like, when you can't say and communicate the things that are important to you, you start to have like a need to say those things and have a back and forth regarding those things. So I thought Carl Jung was spot on there. And then Albert Camus, the French novelist who wrote like The Stranger, L'Étranger, I think, L'Étranger, can't remember the French. And he also wrote The Myth of Sisyphus, and in that book he says, "The literal meaning of life is whatever you're doing that prevents you from killing yourself." I thought that was just spot on. It's like Alan Watts said, the meaning of life is just to live, right? It's just to be alive. And people complicate the meaning of life. There's no other meaning than to be alive. And Albert Camus just takes that concept and takes it to the negative, where whatever prevents you from killing yourself, that is the meaning of life. Doing stuff that prevents you from killing yourself, because the meaning of life is to be alive. So anything that prevents the killing will give you meaning, the meaning of life. That's funny. And this bio is what I came up with: personal videos and essays, old school YouTube vibes. That's my bio for Substack. So Substack has been growing a lot recently. I know it's been around for a long time, and my friend Lewis said that it's basically the exact same business model as Patreon, because it is not an ad-based model like YouTube, where you're generating ads, watch time, ads, and that leads to revenue for the platform and a bit to the creator. Substack and Patreon are subscription models where people subscribe to unlock the content behind the paywalls for certain creators. So oh my gosh, OPM is making all these AI videos. Oh my gosh. OPM made this 2025 12/19. Let me save this. Even the camera and the thing is, look at this AI photo. And this image here of recording this is a different face. Look how weird I look. It kind of looks like me, but it's off. It's strawberry smoothie and working out in the shower. Oh my gosh, OPM. If you all were watching the stream, you would know what this is about. I'm talking about showering, talking about my wrist problem, my left wrist problem, and working out. I'm recording myself live streaming strawberry smoothie that I make for me and my girlfriend. That's funny, Ophium. Funny. So Patreon and Substack have the same subscription business model, so it sucks that you have to subscribe individually instead of being subscribed to the platform and then having access to all the paywalls of all the creators. So that sucks. But the point of going on Substack here and on Patreon is I'm gonna first gather a following using free posts, right? So all my YouTube videos, my blog posts, which yes, I do have a blog. Most people don't know that, but if you look at my blog here, paulu.ca, I linked it to Tumblr. So this is the Tumblr page, and it's just a reverse infinite scroll of all my blog posts. But yeah, I guess I'll migrate all of this to Substack, each and every blog post, which is gonna take some time, as it did to migrate from my original blog to Tumblr. Took a long time. But yeah, fuck. I don't know if it's worth. Yeah, whatever. To have, and then this paulu.ca is the domain name that I moved to this Tumblr blog, but then I'll move it to Substack. So now my Substack will be paulu.ca with all my blog posts and videos, and it's searchable and full archive. So I think that would be a better use of my paulu.ca domain name for my website. So when I tried to take paulu.com, it was already bought by somebody else, and they were selling it for $1,000. And I said, fuck you, I'm not paying $1,000. So I went the Canadian route, since I am in Canada, Canadian. Just paulu.ca instead of paulu.com. And it's easy. It's 2 letters. It's even shorter than .com. So .ca, .ca it is. Paulu.ca. The only downside of moving the paulu.ca to link it with Substack is that with Substack you have to pay a $50 US one-time fee in order to link Substack with your custom domain name. But if you look at my friend, let's have a look at him. I'm gonna search. Where is search? Metagame. Here it is. Metagame. No thanks. I don't want to subscribe right now. This is my friend Daniel. The metagame, practical philosophy for playing with life. I like that he said playing with life, because life is all about play. That came from Alan Watts, but it's a more fundamental philosophy than Alan Watts. He was conveying the Eastern philosophy from Hinduism, all that, where Advaita Vedanta, where life is play. Leela it means play. The metagame.substack.com. Okay, so this is not have a custom domain name, but he does podcasts. Okay, so he customized it, eh? So this is the home where you see all the podcast posts. So you have to click on it, eh? And then this is the podcast. This is the latest podcast. Hour 42 minutes. Connie Andreas, The Origins of Core Transformation. Wow, he's done 42 podcasts. There is a fan base that is really archive. Interesting. So archive is different from podcast? Oh, it's the same thing. But maybe it has more than just podcasts. Yeah, sometimes. Yeah, it has archive, also has blog posts. Wants over shoulds, cultivating desire-driven actions. I think this is from Twitter. No? Oh, this is his profile picture? That's funny. Let's read this. It's a short post. Oh, you can comment too. Interesting. 11 likes. Nice. Removing should from your self-talk teaches you how to use the word want. I really should meditate becomes I really want to have a meditation practice. Wants connect you with the desires behind your injunctions. Not exactly sure what injunctions are. I've heard that word before. Shoulds imply that you low-key don't want the thing, but maybe it's good for you. That's true. When you speak to yourself in shoulds, you rely on obligation to move you forward. This is bad fuel for getting things done. Desire is more powerful and fun. Obligation always crowds out desire. They are immiscible states like oil and water. Moving from shoulds to wants will also show you when you don't want something. Sometimes you'll find it hard to frame a task in terms of a want. That might be a clue that you don't actually want it. In general, it's hard to know what you want. People tend to outsource their desires to others. It's hard to know what you want. That's true. It's hard to know what you want. People tend to outsource their desires to others. Having a unique impact on the world requires you to stay true to your own principles. Moving away from shoulds helps with this. Practice. For 1 week, try catching yourself whenever you use the word should. Every time you do, try the sentence again with the word want. Such as, I really should meditate becomes, I really want to have a meditation practice. Remove the should, use want. August 3rd, 2024. Yeah, that's great. Yeah, I should practice piano. I want to make piano practicing a regular thing. I am getting low on water and my nose is blocked. I don't know why. Is it the steak? Something that I ate. Usually diet is the reason why I have a blocked nose. Johan says, nice, I got a Doritos ad. Let it play for the whole 30 seconds so you make that YouTube moolah. Thanks, Johan. You know what, the live stream, I don't know if every time you watch a full ad, I don't even know if that's a cent. Like, that's how small it is. I think it takes like quite a few people watching in order to get 1 cent of ad revenue. It's crazy. I think you need like 1,000 watches or a few hundred watches of a long time to earn it. I don't know. It's something pretty crazy. It's funny. My live stream had a steady stream of like 6 or 7 people watching, and then as soon as I started reading the blog post, it dropped down to 3. So I guess reading someone else's blog post is not a good way to maintain live stream audience. Okay, duly noted. But yeah, that was an interesting read. I don't regret reading that blog post. It's funny, you can comment, you can share, yeah. That's useful. And Patreon, yeah, I tried. So with Patreon, you gotta, in order to have not have the 100-hour maximum upload total for all your upload videos, you have to get an exception or have a member paying for you on a monthly basis. And they do say that there is an exception for those people. If you have a substantial backlog of library that you want to migrate to Patreon. So I first I sent the ticket request to Patreon, and I got a rejection email this morning at 4 a.m. saying, "Oh, you do not qualify." And so I replied back and I sent the quote in their article saying, "Exceptions may be made for creators with big backlogs," and I haven't heard back yet. Wait, I got some emails. Did I hear back? No, I did not. Okay. Yeah, so we'll see if Patreon grants me the exception, but it seems like with the ad limit, with the upload limit on Patreon and the unlimited uploads on Substack and the really growing trend of Substack, it seems like Substack is the better platform to try and expand towards more than Patreon at this given time, since I have a maximum upload limit on Patreon. So maybe I won't post on Patreon until that exception changes, or I can start uploading as much as I want. And in the meantime, just use Substack. So YouTube and Substack, but YouTube will have all my videos, and Substack will also have my blog posts in addition to all my YouTube videos. So that'll be, man, so many videos to upload. I have 600, including shorts, that is. I have 600, like 20 plus videos. So yeah, I don't know if it's worth uploading everything on Substack, but Substack is growing, so having a presence there of posting videos and blog posts, mostly videos, I think could grow a fair bit there, and even get monetized by having people supporting me. But usually they wouldn't support me unless they want to access something behind a paywall, right? And I don't. Yeah, there are some members only videos that I put behind paywalls for YouTube membership, so I guess I'll just do the same thing for Substack. Art Sloan says, "I might re-download Substack. I wonder if there's any hidden gold channels on there." Yeah, Substack reminds me of Twitter before the toxicity. It definitely seems very similar to Twitter. Not that I ever seriously got into Twitter, but I was just turned off by Twitter whenever I looked at posts on Twitter. I was just not interested, so I haven't been using Twitter. But Substack is looking like... Should we have a look at the Substack homepage? Let's go to... What the hell? I gotta go to home. Okay. So let's have a look at the Substack homepage. Please get comfortable with going to events, movies, concerts, coffee shops, museums by yourself so you don't miss out on life waiting on people. Why did they space it out this much? What the fuck? I think coffee shops would have fit in this one line. Claude Monet, the magpie. Okay, they're posting art. A non-writing writer is a monster courting insanity. Franz Kafka is a monster courting insanity. So a writer should be writing, not writing. The paradox of craving to be seen but fearing being known. Interesting. That's an article or something. I have no desire to be rich so I can buy a Rolex or a Lamborghini. I want to be rich so I can control my time and go to the gym at 3 p.m. on a Monday. Sit at a cafe and relax for an hour on a rainy afternoon. so I can cook meals at home with fresh ingredients, spend on my family and friends without worrying about budget. That's my idea of a rich life, not the fake consumerist idea shoved down my throat. Yeah, I totally agree with that 100%. If no one's told you today, your library is rich, rare, and worth honoring, and you're still adding chapters. I learned something very beautiful today in French. Inner library. The invisible shelf you carry inside, filled with every story that's ever shaped you. All the books you've loved, the heartbreaks you've survived, the random quotes that stuck, the memories that built you, they all live there. I don't like that. Write on your phone, write in a journal, write on the train, write on a napkin, write in a coffee shop. Kill the idea of writing being something you do while seated at a desk. Instead, turn writing into something you do at any moment. That's a good point. That's a good one. How exactly does Substack feel? That's funny. Dead Poet Society, they're all crammed around Robin Williams. And they're all paying attention to him. That's funny. People will come to love their oppression, to adore the technologies that undo their capacities to think. Ooh, Aldous Huxley. Yeah, I guess this kind of philosophy and literature feed is, I don't know, it seems to be way better than when I was scrolling through TikTok, but then again, I don't know. It's funny, as soon as I'll be back, gonna lurk for a bit. Cool. As soon as I started reading all those blog posts again, those posts on Substack, it immediately dropped the views. Yeah, every time I read, it drops. That's funny. I am running out of water, so I think I might end this soon, this live stream. I hope yeah, still.
He's got a big bloodsucker on his head.
No, that's a. I know it's a hook on her head. She had. I know she has it because she's old. We have to either get rid of it via surgery or just leave it.
Oh, so it's not a.
It's not.
bed bug or-
No. You don't take it off. You don't pick it. It's gonna bleed more. Don't touch it. It hurts her. Poor Mochi has a big hump on her head and it's bleeding. She's had it for a while. It probably hurts. I don't know if it's worth getting rid of it through surgery or not. Yeah. I'm still not used to my new profile pic right here. My face is way bigger. And it looks so round. It looks kind of fat. Maybe I need to lose more weight? I don't know, or maybe it's just my face is normally that round. I don't know. Maybe I do need to lose a bit of belly fat and then my face will get slimmer too. That is a big ass face in that profile pic. Every time the funny thing is every time I start reading something out loud, the views really drop, and then as soon as I stop, the views start to rise. Oh my gosh. But I do have a good time reading through some of the well-written stuff. Yeah, I'm not subscribed to anyone though on Substack. I unsubscribed to people that are subscribed. You have to it's mandatory that you subscribe to certain, at least one, but yeah, I just unsubscribed on Substack. Substack is growing. People who are famous, Lex Friedman, he joined Substack. Should we look him up? Lex Friedman. Lex Friedman. Oh, he has been posting. Host of Lex Friedman podcast, interested in robots and humans. Interesting. Oh, just this is all the posts he has. 7 days ago. Hello. 5 days ago. Photo. And long hikes with Andrew Huberman 3 days ago. He's posting like every 2 days. He has no posts, no likes, and no reads. Just he's using it as Twitter, like a social media, like Instagram almost, with just posting photos and updates. Interesting. I guess he's just gonna keep using YouTube for all his posts and just use. Interesting. I wonder. Let me ask. let's ask AI. Gemini. Is it worth posting all my older written blog posts and whole library of YouTube videos that I've made onto Substack? What would be the benefit of having all that imported on and posted there? Let's see. What? Oh, this is the last of the water. In late 2025, the benefit of importing all 600 videos and your entire blog history to Substack is that it transforms your profile from a newsletter into a searchable media library. Oh. Unlike YouTube, which can bury old videos that aren't currently trending, Substack allows you to treat your history as a permanent asset that builds equity over time. Interesting. Okay. So, like YouTube, it's hard to go through all my older videos because there's just too many and there's no way to easily scroll through all of them. You have to scroll down and load, scroll down and load. It's a really bad system to go through all of it. So Substack is a searchable media library. The core benefits of a full migration: unlimited high quality hosting. Substack offers unlimited native video hosting for free. By moving your 600 videos there, you bypass the storage limitations that led to your Patreon rejection and get a clean video player that isn't cluttered with YouTube's ads or distracting recommendations. Okay. Long-term SEO equity. While social media posts evaporate in hours, Substack posts are indexed by Google. By hosting your 600 videos and written blogs on your custom domain at Substack, you are building a massive SEO footprint. Older videos can continue to be found via Google search years after they would have died on a YouTube feed. Older videos can continue to be found via Google search even after they die on a YouTube feed. But you can Google old YouTube videos too, based on the Google search results. I get some of my videos Googled and watched from Google, not YouTube. The binge factor for new subscribers. When someone joins your list in 2026, they can go to your archive and see the arc of your career. Having all 600 videos there makes your publication look like a professional, established media brand, which justifies a higher paid subscription price later on. Automatic Pioneer Discovery. Substack's new internal recommendation engine looks at your Pioneer Discovery, looks at your library to figure out who else to recommend you to. The more content you have, the more hooks the system has to connect you with similar creators and their audiences. I probably should rename some of my older videos then, because some of their titles are absolute shit. How to organize 600 posts so they aren't a mess. To avoid the infinite scroll problem where your old content is lost, you must use these 2025 organization tools. Sections. Create a video vault and a written blog section. This keeps the two types of content separate folders on your site. Add links to your best categories directly in the top menu, like Best of 2024, Tutorials. Pinned post. Pin a table of contents post at the top. Link to your most important 10 to 20 videos so new people aren't overwhelmed by the 600. Post your daily archive drops as notes. What? Which don't email people while reserving the main feed for your new high quality blogs. Post your daily archive drops as notes? What the fuck? Why would you do that? Why would you? Isn't it worse? Is it worth the effort? Yes, if you leave your library only on YouTube, it is rented land. If you move it to Substack with your custom domain, it is owned land. You can eventually turn off your YouTube and Tumblr accounts entirely and still have a fully functionable, monetizable media business that you control 100%. Why would you put older videos as notes and not posts? That doesn't make any sense to me. That doesn't make any sense to me. Why would you... Okay, let me just ask. Why would you post... Why would I post all my older videos as notes and not posts? Since notes get that infinite scroll and older videos would just get lost, whereas posts are more are better for a library of collections, no? You're exactly right. If your goal is to build a searchable permanent library, you should definitely use posts. The reason for the no suggestion is to purely prevent you from spamming your followers' email inboxes during the migration. However, you can have the best of both worlds. Using posts but disabling email notification. Okay. Posts are... Yeah, it's just stupid. AI says posts are superior for your 600 video library, but then it's suggested to use notes for Substack. Posts are indexed by Google, notes are generally not. If someone searches for a topic you covered in video 200, they will find your post. Oh. Okay, so posts. Okay. You can set up a video section that displays your post in a clean grid. Disable email. Edit publish date for my older videos. Role of notes. Oh, I'm not gonna do that. Link back to the full post. Oh my gosh, no. This uses the infinite scroll of notes. No, I don't care about that. Okay. You build a professional searchable Netflix style archive that will never get lost while still using the social scroll to find new fans. Okay, so I should use all my posts. Backdated. Oh my god. Okay. Okay. So Substack is a good platform to put all my older blog posts and all my YouTube videos, my 600 YouTube videos, onto Substack. Wow, that is gonna take hours and hours to post and upload everything there. But it seems like it's probably worth it because YouTube is borrowed real estate on the internet, and Substack, you have your own space for content that you own 100% without having ads everywhere. Or yeah, okay, so it's a better digital library, because not only can you host videos like YouTube, but you can host all your written blog posts as well. Okay, so yeah, Substack is way better than Patreon in that sense. So screw you, Patreon, if you're gonna reject me for having an upload limit. And Substack has infinite, unlimited upload capacity, and it's can host blog posts and all the videos. Yeah, why would I not go on Substack instead? Okay. Oof. Okay, I'm gonna make a Todoist task. Start posting old blogs on Substack next week. And then once I'm done with the blog posts, then I will do the videos. Yeah, okay. So this will be a massive digital migration. I mean, I'm gonna still be on YouTube, don't get me wrong. It's not like I'm gonna stop posting on YouTube. But simultaneously, I'm gonna be posting on Substack and being more active there, I suppose. I don't wanna consume Substack content. I already just watch enough YouTube videos as is. And I think I'd probably prefer watching YouTube videos over browsing Substack, the homepage. So yeah, okay. So I'll just post all my blogs and videos on Substack and just leave it be and not pay too much attention to it otherwise. It'll just be a digital library. Okay. I'm not the type that I don't like posting like daily updates with my photos like Lex Friedman, that famous podcaster with, hey, I'm hiking with Andrew Huberman. Hey, look, I'm at this cruise ship party. Or whatever it was that his post was. Yeah, I don't care about posting a daily update. My videos are, in a way, those updates. But just a post with a written word and video? Yeah, maybe not. Okay, so I won't worry about posting for the sake of exposure and gaining a massive following on Substack. I'll just use it as a library, and then if I ever want to expand and grow an audience there, then maybe then I'll focus on writing posts. Oh my god, my eye's stinging so much. I have to take a shower, wash my face. And I ran out of water. I need to drink more water. I'm gonna call it quits. Thank you for tuning in. This 5 people of you who are still here. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Have a... Oh, my profile picture is changing in real time. Have a great weekend, folks. Oh my god, it stings so much. I gotta wash my face. Stop streaming. End stream. Bye-bye.